So like, how did the Fidel Castro, how did that affect the climate in Cuba and your family? Like,
Well,
what started to happen?
well, Batista, the government of Batista was um, uh, not him, but the people around him was corrupted.
Mm-hmm.
They had business that don't pay taxes, and they did whatever they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
People was unhappy with that. The people in all the island was unhappy. So that's the reason that um, Castro, Fidel Castro, has a part of the population, not all, because we heard when he talked in his um, uh, meeting that my father was the first, and my father-in-law, they said this guy is a communist. We don't like it, and they were right because they came from China. That you know that China is a communist country,
Yeah.
and they saw the change.
Your father came from China.
From China.
So he came from China to Cuba.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not to the United States.
Mm-hmm.
She spent how many years here, and then some friend invite him to go to Cuba because of the weather and the people. So he went there, and he liked it very much.
Okay.
And he stayed in Cuba.
So what are the kind of things did the government try to enforce on the people of Cuba under Fidel Castro?
Fidel Castro, well, they in the school, they change all the
Curriculum?
eh, yeah,
The activities and stuff?
yeah.
So what were
So
they teaching the kids in school?
in school, they teach that America, America want to take Cuba,
Oh.
and that they are going to attack the Cuban. So, and they talk much alike with Russia. They gave some of the college people visa to go to Russia and study there. And in the elementary school, one day I took my oldest son to school, and when he came back for lunch, he was all dirty, like he rolled in
The dirt.
in the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, what? Why? I asked him, why you have your clothes dirty? Say, oh, we are training. So when the American attack us, we defend
Wow.
the school.
Oh my God.
They were teaching,
Like drills
you know,
on how to protect.
how to, yeah.
Wow.
So I said, well, this is the last day that you go into this school.
Yeah.
And it was the only school in the sugar mill.
Yeah.
You know, kindergarten. He was in kindergarten.
Yeah.
And I said, if in kindergarten they teach that,
Yeah. That's
what are they going
scary
to teach when
they get older?
when they get older?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I talked with my mother. I said if he can go to Havana to one of the better school,
Mm-hmm.
because they were a very good school in Havana.
Mm-hmm. So what kind of things happened with your husband's work that was kind of controlled by the government? Like, did your government? I mean, did your husband's work at the sugar mill? Did it ever be occupied by the government?
Well, they took the sugar mill,
Okay.
yeah, and the new manager of the sugar mill was a man that didn't have any education.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't know. He didn't know what the things in the sugar mill work for.
Mm-hmm.
So was my husband the one that had decided when one thing was broken to change it,
Mm-hmm.
and he was a driver, but he was a member of the Communist Party,
The manager.
the manager
Mm-hmm.
that the government put in.
So your husband didn't want to have anything to do with the manager
No,
or the Communist Party.
He
Yeah.
work. He work with his men
Mm-hmm.
to.
So, what was the last straw for you guys when you knew you had to get out of
Well,
Cuba?
he was he started pressuring him to go to the communist meeting
Mm-hmm.
that they have every month. They pressure, why you don't go? Why you don't go to the meeting?
Mm-hmm.
And he always has an excuse,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah.
But he was very, very unhappy,
Mm-hmm.
but because he doesn't want to belong to the Communist Party.